Do you love chocolate? How about cookies? Well, if you do, I have a cookie that is absolutely chocolate filled and yummy too. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Deanne, and welcome to Turtle's Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. Today, I'm so excited to share with you my ultimate chocolate chip triple chocolate cookie recipe. Now, in order to make this yummy, rich, chocolatey treat, you're going to need the following ingredients: butter, eggs, light brown sugar, granulated sugar, vanilla extract, baking soda, kosher salt, all-purpose flour, cocoa powder, mini semi-sweet chocolate, milk chocolate, and semi-sweet chocolate bar that I will roughly chop. To mix my ingredients up, I'll be using my stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment, a large bowl, my whisk, and my spatula. Now, my oven, I'm going to preset that to 375 degrees. I'm going to jump right into this recipe by adding the butter to my bowl. Let's mix it up. For some sweetness, I'm going to go ahead and add the granulated sugar. I'm also going to add the light brown sugar. And let's mix it up. For a little flavor, I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla extract now. Let's mix it up. I'm now ready for the eggs. And I always crack my eggs into a separate bowl. That way, if a shell falls in or if it's a bad egg, it messes up my bowl and not my batter. I'm going to mix in my eggs one at a time. Let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to bloom my cocoa powder. So I have 1 stick or 113 grams of butter melted into my bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and add my cocoa powder into the bowl, stirring as I mix it in. Now I'm ready to mix it up. Now I'm ready to add my cocoa to my bowl. Let's mix it up. Taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of the bowl. I want to make sure that all of my ingredients is fully incorporated. And I'm not going to forget the bottom. Now I'm going to add in my semi-sweet chocolate chips. And let's mix it up. I'm ready for my dry ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and add in my kosher salt and my baking soda to my all-purpose flour. Taking my whisk, I'm going to go ahead and mix it up by hand. I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients, a little at a time. I do not want a cloud of flour. Now I'm ready to mix it up in between each time that I add the flour. Let's mix it up. Now taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl one last time. Time to fold in my milk chocolate chips. On my parchment-lined baking tray, I'm going to go ahead and take my ice cream scoop and I'm going to scoop out my cookie dough and place it onto my baking tray. Now that my cookie dough balls are on my baking tray, I'm going to go ahead and take my bar of chocolate and I'm going to give it a rough chop. And then I'm going to add the rough chopped chocolate pieces on top of each one of my cookie dough balls. Time to add the chocolate on top. Now it's time to allow my cookie dough to chill in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. Now that my cookies have chilled, I'm ready to bake them in the oven for 9 minutes. Now that my cookies are out of the oven, I'm going to let them cool on my baking tray for 5 minutes. Now that my cookies have cooled for 5 minutes, I'm ready to move them from my baking tray to my cooling rack, where they'll cool down completely. And now it's time to taste our tasty treat. Ready, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That one?
This one? Ooh. Chocolatey. Mm.
Oh!
Mm. Mm.
Where's chocolate?
It's so chocolate, so good, so soft,
Mm.
so yummy. Mm.
Oh! Mm.
Mm. Mm. I'll see you in the next one and subscribe for more.